Hello and welcome to my video here of the T120, actually the Fosi T120 preamplifier, tube amplifier. There are some videos about this amplifier on YouTube, not a lot. There are some audio tests and stuff which I think are kind of pointless because you can't really hear. I mean, you can hear it, but you can't get that effect, like if you were actually in the room. So I find those tests kind of not really conclusive. And so anyway, we'll move on here with this. I found this on Amazon by accident. I was looking for something else, and I happened to run across this little tube amplifier. And like I said, I think already once before, it's made by Fosi Audio, and this costs about $85. Then plus, if you pay sales tax in your state, wherever you may be, might be a little more. So it uses a couple of 6J4 tubes up here, and some of the questions were probably asked, does this thing really work? Yes, it does. And it actually is a Class D tube amp, and it has excellent sound capabilities, just fabulous with this thing. I was kind of skeptical at first and thinking, well, kind of small, but it does have an incredible sound. I was pretty impressed with it. So you can run different tubes in this if you wish to. It'll run more than just the 6J4s. It runs a lot of different type of tubes. And let's see here what I'm looking for. Now I probably can't find my little sheet that I was after. I hate that when that happens. Well, here it is. Okay, so let's take a look at this. This is the manual for the little manual that comes with it. And if we look down here, you can see that we can use some different tubes, like a 6K4, a 6J1, a GE565 4, and so on. So you can use those, and so you can use a lot of different type of 7-pin audio tubes, and this has Bluetooth capability, and it works extremely well. The latency, there probably is no latency. I've never experienced latency with this. So I would have to say to you, it says in the description of the product that it has low latency, and I have not experienced any latency with this at all. So it works extremely well. It's well made. It's got nice rubber feet on the bottom, nice heavy case, nice metal case. You got your antenna here, and then you've got your Bluetooth selection switch, Bluetooth or auxiliary. And so if you're gonna run your iPod or your receiver into this thing, then you can, if you want to Bluetooth it to say you got a headphones or an iPad you want to connect, then you select this over to Bluetooth, which it already is on. And then if you're just going to run directly from your receiver, let's say if you got an old Kenwood and you're going to plug it directly into this, you got a receiver that that has a set audio, there's no volume on it, and this is going to run your volume, so you'd want to put this on auxiliary to go into these inputs instead of the Bluetooth. So, and if you're going to connect it to your iPad, then you want to hook up your Bluetooth. But so anyway, and these are your speaker outputs, left and right. And I would recommend using banana jacks on your speaker cables if you buy one of these. And the reason being is because these things unscrew here, these plastic pieces, and you can put your wire around here if you wish. It's a pain in the butt. I don't really like it. That's the only thing is these are really close together. I don't really want to complain about it. It's just, it's small. I mean, this is a little amp. And so they had to put them somewhere on here, whether they're stacked this way or across this way, there still wouldn't be much room. So it is what it is. I'd use banana jacks. That's the easiest way. And here's your power hookup. So pretty forward, pretty simple. And it has excellent sound. Very, very good sound for this little tube amp. And you can plug your headphones in here. I run I've got these Sony headphones. I don't remember what model these are, but these are Bluetooth headphones. Plus I can plug my patch cord into here and then plug it right into my amplifier, so it's not a problem because I'm using the Bluetooth connection to my iPad to play my music through, so that's how I connect to this thing. The volume on here has it's got little notches, so when you turn it up, it kind of has that little notch. You feel those little notches. These ones do not. They're just smooth controls. So, and they are smooth at that. And I also pulled up this sheet, the data sheet, because some of the question was do these tubes really do anything, because it has the blue LED lights under it, when you turn the thing on, and does it really do anything, or, is it just for looks, or what, and, I was kind of wondering that too, and that's why I YouTubed this to find out about it. And there wasn't, like I say, there's some videos on there, but not a lot of information. But to answer your question, yes, this is a Class D amplifier, and the tubes they actually do your amplification, so yes, they do work. And so what I did is I pulled up a data sheet for the 6J4 tubes, which are in here, and it shows the pin out and stuff like that, and shows your plate voltages and all that on here. So I was curious on how much power it takes to run this tube, and if you look here, right here, the actual plate voltage is 100 to 150 volts, and and so it takes quite a bit. And let's see, on the back side of this too, it also had a schematic diagram here for this application of this tube, some other information. You can pause this if you want, and you can look this over and see what this is about. But for the most part, what I was after I was after the actual voltage and the specs on the tube is what I was after. So, but anyway, that sheet there shows that. And let's see. The other thing that comes with this is this power supply. It comes with the amp, and then of course you can see it says Fosi audio and the AC adapter, and tells you what the output voltage is and so forth. So the one thing that I want you to know about it, some of you may or may not know that have one of these, is that once in a while when this thing is plugged in and it's turned off, once in a while this case will get warm, and then it'll go back to cold, and then later on, a few hours or a couple hours later or whatever, it'll warm up a little bit. And I don't know why it does that. I don't know if it's just a circuit design in there, something to do with the power supply in this thing. I'm not so sure. But anyway, this is a great little amplifier, about 10 watts per channel. And you know, you can buy one of these, you can try it out. If you don't like it, send it back, you know. And but I think it's great. I have a purpose for this thing, and I'm going to use it to drive an old Dynaco amplifier that I got, so this is going to be my driver for that. So it should work out pretty good. As far as the headphone audio quality goes, it's fabulous. It's just it's got fantastic sound, really good sound. Doesn't hiss, doesn't, you know, there's no weird noises or anything. It's just clean as can be. So I hope this helps you out, and I don't think I left anything out. And you know, you can run different tubes. I think I said that, and pointed some things out. And I'm not going to take this one apart. I had the first one I had apart, and the board is the full size of the case here, and so it's a busy board. It's got a lot of circuits on it and regulators, and it's got a power inverter to bring the voltage up to operate the tubes, and so it takes quite a bit of, you know, there's a lot going on in here, but a nice little amp. So if you have any questions or anything, or you like the video, give me a thumbs up, whatever, and hope it helps you out. So that's it for now. See you on the next one.